Hello and welcome to this new section, User-Centric Design, for in this course on excellence in software development and the first lecture of that. So in this section, we will help you learn about user-centric design as a one strategy to become excellent software development company. And in this lecture, we will talk about and subsequent lectures, we will talk about what is involved in the user-centric design to become excellent software development company. So what do you think? What is involved in user-centric design? Obviously, it has to do with the users, and if you have your work and design has to be centered around the user. But what are the other things involved in user-centric design apart from this central philosophy? Let's take a look at that. So user-centric design, also known as user-centered design, is a design philosophy and methodology that places the needs, preferences, and behaviors of the end user at the center of the software development process. Adopting user-centered design principle is a key to creating excellent software that meets user expectation, provides a positive user experience, and ultimately contributes to the success of a software development company. Now, what are the key aspects involved in user-centered design? Let's take a look at as we go forward in this and subsequent lectures. So first and probably the most important thing is the user research, where you need to understand the needs, behaviors, and preferences of the target users, because then only you can create softwares and products and services or even behaviors to meet those needs and behaviors of the target users. Now, how do you do that? How should you do the user research to understand the needs, behaviors, and preferences of the target user? See, what you need to do is a few things. First, you need to conduct the user interviews, right? Surveys and observations. So and there you understand what the user is using today, what are the areas that he or she is happy, what is not, she's not happy about. And also this can come through observations as well. Then what you do is you create user personas to represent different user segments. So you will find that different types of people, users, and there you create user personas to represent different user segments. Now, what these user personas is, we will show you as an example as we go forward. And finally, you analyze user demographics, goals, and pain points. The pain points are critical because they provide you the opportunity to produce that software that will fulfill, eliminate their pain points, make them happier, and give you business. So what are these user personas that we talked about? So let me show you an example of a user persona. So here is Emmy, and we are talking about her user persona. Her demographics, we have age of 28, education, a bachelor's degree in economy, and she is a single in terms of family. Her interests are in new technology, travel, and foodie. She is a foodie. Her future goals are to cut down unhealthy eating habits. And what she is frustrated with is that she doesn't enjoy interacting with customer support services. And something that is specific to the context is she is excited to try new flavors and food styles. So this represents we have the pain points, we have the interest, we have the future goals, we have the demographics, and that gives an idea of what is the what is the personality of this user, which is by the name of Amy. The second thing is to look at the usability testing, to consider usability, adopting user concept testing to become for user-centered design. In which basically what you do is you evaluate the usability and effectiveness of the software with real users. So either you have a developed product or your prototype or a concept, and you evaluate the usability and effectiveness of this software with the real users. How do you do that? So basically, again, you conduct usability testing sessions with representative users, the user persona segments that you have developed previously, right? And then you identify areas of interface that may cause confusion or frustration. So when the customers are using the product, then you figure out what are they happy about, what they feel confused about, where are they frustrated, and you identify those areas. And you gather feedback on user interactions and user interface design, UX and UI design. How does what is the satisfaction level? The user feels comfortable with while interacting with your software and with the interface, and what is it that he or she needs you to do better. So having looked at these two, user research and user usability testing, what do we do next? We will look at another important element of user-centered design, prototyping and iterative design in the next lecture. So thank you so much for watching this first lecture on user-centric design in this course on software development excellence. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to seeing you again in the next lecture. If you have any questions, do feel free to message me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And if you'd like to take a look at anything that we have talked about, please do download the PDF files and take a look at the file itself.